Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for all his liking, sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Big Lala is very much in the building today. Of course, we've got quite a whole lot to talk about. Oh yeah, on this one we have the one and only Odogwu himself in the building, maybe with a sprinkle of Wiz, and of course the one and only OBO as well, Davido. Now we know our artists can be, quite energetic on stage and everything, but we know that moving away from the stage, they are also human. Burna Boy, like would always, say, he's an amazing artist. Also, he also wants to impact the society in a very positive way, signing artists, contributing to the environment, to the economy and everything. And of course, Ballon d'Or is one song that is currently trending, out there right now. Wizkid and Burna doing their thing. And the collaboration between these two, the two of them have, they've been really, really good. Yeah. Ballon d'Or still, the bigger than
Well, go on with what you want to talk that you're just doing it. Of course, Ballon d'Or is a new song and they're pushing it. So
yeah, better than. Yeah. Okay, so Burna Boy last year, talked about he said sometime next year, that's this year, my dream is to make a concert happen similar to Live Aid in the biggest stadium in the UK with any artist who cares. I watched Bohemian Rhapsody and I've been thinking we can raise millions of pounds yearly for the people of Africa. If we can do this, we can save our nation and continent with our art. It's just a dream, right now, but I expect the British government to support this fully. After all, most of us were British colonies. Tag Boris Johnson, United Nations, CNN, and for Global Citizen. Now, before we even delve into what next and everything, why going to organize the concert in the UK? Why not Africa for Africans?
Well, the concert is not for enjoyment. The concert is more of crowdfunding. The idea is have a concert, artists come and perform for free, and use the proceeds from the concert as aid to the nation.
People of Africa. Yeah. But why UK? Why not a stadium in Africa?
But if you do the stadium in Africa, how much are you going to lose as compared to going to go and do it in the UK?
So that was the idea.
Yeah, the idea you're maximizing the income that you make from that thing. If you do it, I'm not saying you make or in Africa, I'm not saying you make money, you will, but the money you make will be peanuts as compared to you filling up a stadium in the UK.
Okay. Well, tagging Global Citizen, he said, let's go Miss Education Foundation. Global Citizen tagged them on Twitter as well. And of course, we know how Burna Boy has been clamoring, for the people of Port Harcourt, saying they need, better air to breathe and everything, stop the soot, in Port Harcourt. Of course, this some of the the way the cloud is in Port Harcourt and everything. Burna Boy has been someone that clamoring for that. Now, the CEO of Global Citizen has come out to say, "Dear Burna Boy, thanks for reaching out to Global Citizen. We would love to speak with you. You are right. Our world needs action now and ending extreme poverty and fighting climate change. I look forward to speaking with you about the idea now." Global Citizen are ready to talk to Burna Boy on that idea. Months later, this CEO responding to Burna Boy. Should we be expecting something huge, and how significant is this going to be?
Well, the thing is, it's not really Nigeria centric per se. It's something that has to do with the African continent, and there are, whether you like them, there are poorer nations on the African scene. I don't know how. It's a good thing that they are going this way. Burna is putting his popularity to use. Using his brand positively to effect good change, which is good. So, if they go on and do this, of course, people should be excited. But I don't know how. The target audience of this is not me. It's not you. It's the poorest in the society, right? And where are they? And how are they going to get this much funds? I think what we should be talking about is how they are going to giving them the solution, how they are going to
reach out to the targeted audience.
If we should be if you say America, yes, I should be excited for the people who need this aid
Money, yeah.
the most, and making sure that they get this aid. Which is what Burna Boy has decided to take up as a challenge.
I mean, this is a really, really good initiative by Burna Boy. And after I spoke about that last year, it seemed like everything had died down. Not until this came up and everything. Yeah. Burna Boy, in that particular post, said he is willing to collaborate with all or any artist and everything. Yes. Now we know about the fact that Burna is close to Wizkid. Yep. He's also sorted his fight with Davido. Yeah. There's Casper and Vest in South Africa. There's Shadawale in Ghana, even though they are still on loggerheads. There's Stonebwoy, there's Sarkodie. There's AKA Diamond Platinum is in Tanzania as well. Quite a couple of other artists. Should Wizkid, Davido be a part of this particular initiative?
I think for a fight, yes, they should be. But you can't force people in to do your bidding for your own cause. This is positive PR for Burna Boy, and this is good. Should they work with him? He's already put on the post for all artists who are willing to. Of course, these other two guys possess a very, very big brand on the African continent and beyond. So he needs all the help he can get from all these stars that he can get. So if the opportunity arises, if I was an advisor to two of them, they should jump at the opportunity regardless who started it first. It's something positive that's going on. And what's the end goal? The end goal is to raise aid for the poorest of the poorest nations in Africa. So they of course, they should be, in as much as they can have their own going on for themselves. What they will be required to do is just show up and perform and get money off the ticket. So yeah,
definitely. Anyways, which other artists do you think from Africa should join Burna Boy on this?
There's a huge roster, and I don't think the lineup should only be African artists. I think he has to be the biggest of African artists and get people from whether not US or UK, all these other artists that they're cool with to come in and perform, because ultimately the people who attend those shows in a UK stadium, right, they want to see their favorite artists as well. How do you attract them? They're not surely not coming there to come and watch a roster of all African artists. So it goes. Yes, it goes beyond just having these African artists. You need to get, if it's them, Stormzy, Dave, Ed Sheeran, Gigs, and these other guys. Get them in there from the US. Get them in there, and that's the whole idea. If they're up for doing some charity, those are the kind of things they need to get on board. It shouldn't be just all African artists.
Okay, well, this is something that the CEO has talked about and everything. Is this gonna happen this year?
I think see how long it took for response. Exactly. Yeah. So I think the main fact that they responded is like, oh, they see it as something that is viable, that can work, and hopefully they can come to an agreement. I don't know if Burna Boy is going to be benefiting financially from this, which I hope it doesn't, because it's meant to be charity. Yeah. So let's see how that goes.
I don't think he's going to benefit from this. I mean, he also said something about band aid and everything. Yeah. Well, we hope Burna Boy, does this with Global Citizen, and we hope Wiz, David, and every African artist come through for this is going to be more like a legacy for this guy if you do it.
Yeah, of course, say a legacy will carry anytime when you do one bad thing. I think what I wanted to say was, I think raising the money is one thing. Disbursement or making sure it gets to the right persons is another, and that's something serious they need to look at.
So should they go the Davido route of appointing a committee?
No, even Davido's one has not even, is still in progress. He has not succeeded, right? But this, well, I think I would trust Global Citizen to
appropriate the money
wisely. Right, obviously, people have to apply and be like, okay, we need this for this, we need for this. I think I'll rather Global Citizen handle that aspect. And since they've been doing it already for Live Aid in the UK, we should be able to run something similar.
Let's have your thoughts on this one, Burna Boy, Live Aid, Global Citizen, of course, that concert to actually end poverty in Africa. Ending poverty in Africa.
Poverty is everywhere.
Everywhere. Everywhere. Anyways, let's have your thoughts. Wiz, David, Diamond Platinums, Shadawale, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, Southeast Soul. I mean, a couple of other guys, aka Casper and Vest, and a couple of other big African artists joined through with Burna Boy on this particular life-changing initiative. Let's have your thoughts. Put them down below. What exactly should happen, and when do you think this event should take place? What stadium? Maybe Stamford Bridge.
Wembley again.
Wembley, definitely Wembley.
I'm gonna go Old Trafford.
Down below. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.